The first rule is falsifiability. It might seem counterintuitive, but the first step in determining if a claim is true is to figure out if you can prove it wrong. Falsifiability is a crucial concept in science. It means that there should be a way to use evidence to potentially disprove it. Falsifiable claims are objective, which means that they're true for everyone and don't depend on our personal beliefs. Unfalsifiable claims can't be disproven. They could be true, but because there's no way to use evidence to test them, any evidence that appears to support them is basically useless. There are 4 types of unfalsifiable claims. Subjective claims are personal preferences, opinions, values, ethics, morals, and feelings. For example, cats make the best pets. I'm objectively right about this. I can provide evidence for my claim. Cats are quiet, mostly. They're self-cleaning. I don't have to take them outside to go to the bathroom. But no matter how much evidence I have to support my claim, it's an opinion, and so it's not evidence-based. The thing is, we tend to hold subjective beliefs tightly, as they often mean a great deal to us. And subjective claims are often the source of a lot of disagreement. But this is actually due to the fact that they can't ever be falsified, so there's no way of determining if they're true. Supernatural claims invoke entities like gods and spirits, vague energies and forces, and even magical human abilities like psychic powers. But by definition, the supernatural is above and beyond what's natural and observable, and therefore isn't falsifiable. It doesn't mean that these claims are false or true, but that there's no way to collect evidence to test them. For example, so-called energy medicine, like Reiki, is based on the claim that illnesses are caused by out-of-balance energy fields that can be adjusted to restore health. But unlike other forms of energy, these energy fields have never been observed. How do we know where someone's energy fields are, or if they've been blocked, or if they've been adjusted? Vague claims are undefined or unclear. For example, today's horoscope says, "Today is a good day to dream. Avoid making any important decisions. The energy of the day might bring new people into your life." This horoscope uses ambiguous and vague terms like dream, important, and might, and so it doesn't make any specific measurable predictions. But because it's open to interpretation, you could convince yourself that it matches what happened to you during the day, especially if you spent the day searching for evidence. That's the thing about vague claims. The power of vague claims is that they're so vague, they allow room for us to interpret them as we desire. Be sure to evaluate a claim as it is, not as we want it to be. And finally, ad hoc excuses. When we really want a falsifiable claim to be true, but the evidence suggests that it's not true, we find ways to protect it. We rationalize, make excuses, and move the goalposts, essentially making the claim unfalsifiable. Conspiracy theorists are masters at protecting their beliefs from falsification. Missing evidence was covered up. Evidence that would disprove the conspiracy was planted. The conspiracy theory becomes immune to evidence. Ad hoc excuses are essentially violating the rule of objectivity. We're not being honest with ourselves. The rule of falsifiability essentially reminds us that evidence matters, and don't assume that a claim is true because it can't be proven false.